Welcome back to another episode of Gemini Tea with your hosts,
Lika
and Joe. And as always, remember to like, subscribe, and share this week's episode. This week, we have a special co-host, my Sissy Pooh, goes by Q. Hi, Q.
Hi.
Hi. So she will be commenting as well along with us today and offering her opinions. Although she is not a Gemini, she does have some Gemini-ish ways. Oh, she can. Yes, she can throw shade too. Okay. And as every week, we have By Ashy segment where we have some people to talk about. I have a very special shout out to special someone. And our celebrity chat, as always, talking about celebrities and what they've done this past week. And our topic of this week is sex and anything involving sex. So if you are not a vulgar person, if you are not a very sexual person, or if it just doesn't tickle your fancy, you may not want to listen to that piece because we will be getting very graphic. Okay? Yes. So I will open it up first to our co-host, Q. How was your week?
It was good. Busy.
Busy doing what?
Work. Busy with work and trying to make babies. Other than that.
Ooh. Oh, so you have a lot of input on the sex part. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Don't do it. Girl.
Yes. Girl, I'm all done. You know how I feel. So, how was your week, Lika?
Girl, it was okay.
Me.
Doing the same old. Glad the weather's better.
Yeah.
Girl, but okay, so you know how when you email people or text people and you shorten it up? Because if I'm emailing my friends and stuff, I'm going to shorten it up. I hate when people correct me.
Oh, girl, you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about, like, if I say, if you be like, girl, what you doing? I'm going to the DR. You know I mean, doctor.
Oh,
don't text me back and be like, oh, you talking about the doctor? I don't even respond. No, bitch, I'm talking about the Dominican Republic. Shit, what the fuck?
That's what I was going to ask. Like, girl, you going to the DR?
Girl, bye. Girl, piss me off. But girl, other than that, so I've been all right. How about you?
I've had a pretty good week. Yeah, pretty productive week. And like you, I'm excited about this weather turning. And finally being able to get out and enjoy the weather. So, oh yeah, our new workout regimen. Oh, no, that's both of us. Hello.
Oh yeah, girl, good stuff. I support you.
Yes, girl. And I'm sorry, y'all. Tonight, I'm struggling a little bit because I'm hot. I think our air went out, and I'm sitting here burning up.
Oh no.
Yes, and I had my Jose with some lemonade.
Yeah.
So, yes, so I'm double warm.
Good.
It is very good, but I'm sitting here hot. So, so if y'all notice me slurring my words again this week.
Right.
I know, I was like, this bitch need an AA meeting. Okay. So,
I'm maybe sitting there with that trailer park margarita.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Amen.
Okay,
yeah. On a budget. But that pretty much wraps up this week's recap, and we'll go on into Bye-Bye Ashy, folks.
Hey, y'all, it is time for Bye Ashy. And before we get started, we forgot to mention this is our 10th episode. We have made 10 episodes, so we out here getting it. We about to be on tour. No.
Okay. No paparazzi, thank you.
Okay, don't talk to me. Okay. So let's kick it off. So who's this ashy motherfucker, Joe?
Okay, so I don't know if I'm holding a grudge, because we graduated X amount of years ago. Anyway, from high school. But so just a little backstory. Lisa and I haven't always been best friends. Like, she hated me in high school. We'll get to that around our birthday. We'll do a special episode. But no, so my best friend back in high school was somebody else. Okay. And I dated somebody in high school, okay? And now, you know, we're X years old. Okay, you don't even know that. But this guy from high school that I dated posted a picture of his tattoo, like he's going to get a tattoo and blah, 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 you know, because he's got a bunch of tattoos. So he's going to go get another one. And she writes, ooh, it's nothing sexier than a man that's all inked up and blah, blah, blah. So he commented back with just an emoji, like a smiley face. And she loved it. I said, okay, so I'm peeping it. But I liked it just so they knew I was watching. So then he posted after he went to go get the first half done, he posted it, and she loved it, the picture. And I'm like, okay, so there's nothing that I'm feeling like, oh, this bit, you know, none of that. But I'm just thinking, when does the loyalty wear off? You know what I'm saying? Like, does the loyalty wear off just because we don't talk as much? Does the loyalty wear off after high school? Once we graduated, did the loyalty wear off? You know, when does that come off? What do you guys think about it? Because I'm not like, oh, fuck them, whatever. But I just peeped it, and I'm just like, okay, for me, I would never touch anybody that Lika has been with ever. Or anybody that she, well, for many reasons. But for number one would just be girl code, you know?
Yeah.
And girl code is off limits, like forever in life. I don't care how old we are or how far removed from that situation. You know what I'm saying? So just for me, what do you guys think about it? Am I doing too much, or like I'm just saying, my loyalty lies with you like forever. It's not just for, it doesn't expire 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
What you think, Hugh?
Oh, let me sit first. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Because I am familiar with the situation, I am just going to say that some people who look like Flubber back in the day in high school may have been jealous when you were with that person. So now that they got their stomach pumped, they may be feeling like, oh, you know what? Let me kind of like slide in here and like, you know, hey, I maybe wasn't anything to look at in high school or whatever, but you know, now she's feeling a little cute about herself. So hey, how you doing? That's cute. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Thank you.
I'm just saying, that's right.
Okay. She feeling herself just a little bit too much, though. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
But I agree with you guys. Like, loyalty does not stop. You know, if I don't talk to you in 5 years, it don't matter. You know, that's just nasty. Like, why would you want to talk to somebody your friends talk to anyway? We can't gossip about it. That's fine.
Okay.
You know, like
spanking.
Talking about spanking anyway. I don't like her no motherfucker way. So
I know. Girl, to me, the loyalty should be there forever. So I just Okay, good. Thank you, guys. That's why I love y'all. Because I was like, okay, is this a little? It was shady. I'm like, but go do what you do. Okay, but it's a little shady.
Yeah, that's just too much. Anyway, her ugly, snaky, flabby, ugly, Cabbage Patch looking head ass bitch. But
anyway. Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
Right. She's like a Cabbage Patch, the first model face ass bitch. But anyway.
Me.
So going right along. So, girl, what is up with this manager going to somebody's house? Why is that me? Like, you gave me 3 stars on Yelp?
Wait. Girl, I read this story and I was like, did this man really over a 3-star Yelp review?
Yep, he did.
So apparently the order was wrong. It was like one of those delivery services. The order was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And they came, delivered the order, whatever. And she said it was, I think it was after 10 o'clock at night, whatever it was. But it was like in an hour that was, she wasn't expecting anyone. Dude was trying to bring her back a sandwich or something. He claimed it was a sandwich or something he was bringing back. But he basically came to kind of like confront her about the 3-star review. Is that ever serious?
No, it's not that serious at all, whatsoever.
Like, seriously, it's not that serious. Like, go ahead, take that L and move on with your life. Like, I'm not showing up. First of all, you don't know who you're showing up to. Mm-hmm. Like, they might not play that because they might come to the door getting ready to blow your head off because they're not expecting anyone. You know, you can't be playing around at people's house, especially late at night.
And how did he get the address?
Girl off the order.
Oh, duh, I mean, see, there we go.
Yes.
Girl, hang up on me. You can hang up on me.
We're gonna put her on the Biashi folks.
Right.
Biashi, y'all.
Right. Well, this is my section.
Yes.
Oh my God, well, that is hilarious though. Like, you show up at somebody's house for a 3-star review.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It was around, she said it was around 10 o'clock at night. She heard someone knocking on her door and her phone started ringing, but she didn't recognize the number. Yes. Dang. And he said, hello, this is so-and-so, the manager of whatever this place is called. I am outside your door. I want to speak to you about your Yelp review. Dang. So she ended up calling the cops on him.
Yeah, girl, you.
So she changed her review from 3 stars to 1. I'm like, now take that.
Girl, that got to be one of us because we petty like that.
Right. I'm like, are you really going to this woman's house at 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday night over a Yelp review?
That's a school night.
Okay. She was like, who is at my door? Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, this kind of pissed me off this week, and that's why anybody that does this is ashy. If your parents or whatever has taken care of you, provided, whether it's both of them, one of them, whatever, and when you become an adult, you kind of just brush them off to the side on a weekly basis, and then when they die, you want to, like, be all Church of God in Christ and, like, try to jump into the, the vault with them. Use a bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, my friend's father passed this week, and this whole time that I've known her, she's the only one that went over there, cut his hair, make sure they had groceries, making sure that the roof, make sure they got a bed, everything. Now that the father passed, now the one that they couldn't even find, he want to jump out on the bed in ICU. Like, I'm telling you, like, when I go to this funeral, y'all probably see me on Channel 6, like, I'm dead serious, like, I'm waiting. Like, I want to cuss him out, and I want to cuss out his wife. Because she don't like me no way, not like I care. But, where are you at when they're here and they just want you to come sit with them and watch a football game? Or, like, I go do that now. Yeah, mom and dad, they be getting on my nerves, telling me what to do, how to raise my kids. I'm going to sit there and listen. You know what I'm saying? Because one day they might not be here.
Okay. And
then I'm going to wish, damn, I wish I would have went and sat with my mom, or I wish I would have went and watched dad cut the grass, or just some boring ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Girl, yeah. I done got mad, and I ain't got nothing to drink.
Girl, okay, I'll take a sip for you.
Thank you. Y'all have a sip for me.
Yes, I just did, girl.
You drinking, Q?
I don't drink. I don't drink.
She don't drink.
Okay. Girl, she got a drink in her hand right now.
Oh, I was like, she don't drink since when?
According to my health survey, I don't drink.
Okay, we'll get back to that later. Anyway, so, what do y'all think about that?
Well, you know how I feel about that.
Right.
how do I say this in a nice way, not offend anybody, but okay, so I personally wouldn't like be all falling out and stuff like that about anybody that and especially when somebody knows that I haven't been around.
Right.
I'm not getting ready to do that. That'd be like me if my donor was in the hospital and I go falling all out and I haven't seen this man in like 10 years.
Falling like that.
Because it'd be like that's theatrics. Like it's just not. I'm called for. Right. I haven't been around. Everybody knows I haven't been around. What's the point of me coming? Like it's just for show. That's all it is. Maybe that person thinks they're in the will. I don't know. Maybe they just feel like they need to be doing that. I, for one, don't feel like you need to put on an act. If you weren't there while they were here, there's no need for you to be showing out at the hospital, at the funeral, or anytime after. Just.
Oh, well, shit, don't even go.
Because when we lost our mom, there are people coming out of the woodworks we haven't seen or even known, and I'm like, who are you? Like, why are you here? So that would piss me off. So it's like the people around them that were around. Yes, that would, and it's like, to me, I just think it's inappropriate. And you need to just stay home. You do more harm than good, especially for the people that have been there.
Yeah, this is gonna piss me off. So I might have to sit in the back.
Yeah, not say nothing. Q, what do you think?
No, I follow suit on that one because I'm just thinking, like personally, where I can relate to that is, like our most recent situation where, we lost. Sorry, somebody lost. Our mother's donor. He passed. I haven't thought about the man. Would have never thought to even care. But, I guess apparently flowers were sent on our behalf. And I was kind of feeling like that wasn't their place to do that because I don't care. Just like those people don't care about me, I don't care about them. So, I don't know, that's just how I feel. Like, if I'm not in your life and I haven't been there while you're here, then there's no reason for me to be there when you're gone.
Right. I'm glad you brought that up, too. I need to follow up on that to see if that ever happened. We'll follow up on that later.
Oh, Lord. I done started some shit.
Yeah, I got to write that down. I was like, oh, shit, I forgot about that.
Somebody did what? Oh, okay.
I know. Girl, we got to follow up on that.
Right. She the one that gave me the news.
Right. I sure did. So, well, that shows you we haven't been involved. So,
No.
I just think I wish y'all would quit doing that. Like, even in my family, when my parents go, girl, like, it's gonna be a mess because I'm gonna cut some people out. Why are you here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say somebody's name, one of my cousins' name. Let's move on. I almost told you I'm about to cuss out, but let me go move on. So, okay. So there was this, this mom. I don't know if it was the University of Mexico or Colorado, I can't remember. So she called the cops on 2 Native Americans that were going on a college tour around the campus because she felt unsafe and they looked weird. You punk ass, stringy hair ass bitch. You fucking extra mayo with nothing in the middle of the bread face ass bitch. How fucking dare you? How dare you? Like, that pissed me off. Like, these boys are trying to go to school. They saved their money to go on this tour, and you gonna be like, ooh, look at them. Matter of fact, we ain't even supposed to be here. Why are you here, ma'am? This is their lane. Okay. Why are you here?
Okay.
And you gonna call the cops, and then the punk ass cops gonna take them away. Somebody owe me a refund.
Okay.
Girl, I'm gonna get a pitch. I'll take over. Girl.
Okay. Well, hey, that's just, listen.
God.
They say racism isn't alive or racism is dead. It is far from that, okay? We are going backwards. Now, for this woman to feel like it was her need to call. Now, let me understand it. Was she another parent on the tour, or was she just somebody in the area?
No, she was another parent on the tour. And then they, I think they might have been late or whatever because they had to drive like from far away. So they actually joined the tour, and the white lady was like, "Who are these motherfuckers? These brown people? Why are they in college?"
Okay, first of all, lady, your ancestors took over my shit. Okay, so let's correct you on that. So this college is probably built on my shit. So, okay. Take a seat, okay, and shut the fuck up. So what happened? What happened with this? See, I hate stuff like this because this makes me real angry.
I'm trying to. Last time I guess the college reached out to the boys, but there's nothing else. I'm trying to keep up with it because I want to see what happens. So I guess the college did reach out to them or whatever for a private tour. I know one of the moms of the boys was talking and was saying, like, I can't believe, we send them away to go, get prepared for the world college, and it's their first experience, on college campus.
Girl, I would have been
fucking livid.
Girl, I would have caught that bitch walking her car and straight fucking mollywop, whooped that kid's ass, and then went on about my fucking business. And be like, no, baby, you're not coming to this school. Fuck this school.
Right.
And fuck that mammy, too. Fuck that ass up.
Girl, not mammy.
Yes, that mammy bitch. That pisses me off because, when you have kids going off to school, this is a whole experience, especially in college tours. That's a huge experience for them.
Mm-hmm.
And to have them be able to go off and go, and some kids, they might be the first generation going to school. So it might be, for them, it's more than just them going. It's like the family is, it's huge for the whole family. So to have that whole situation, that whole experience ruined for them because this stupid bitch, that would have pissed me off. And even as a parent, even if it wasn't directed at my child, I would have had something to say during that damn tour and be like, why did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, that's why I feel that the universe puts me in certain places and keeps me out of others for a reason, because that something like that would have sent me over the edge.
Girl, that pissed me off. Like it really pissed me off.
It did what?
It pissed me off.
Girl, put the emphasis on that P. When we put
that made me mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, but y'all gotta think of it glass half full side though. Other people's stupidity and ignorance seems to be, where it ends up as blissful for others. Like, think of the Starbucks problem. So these guys came in there, and because they look suspicious to someone else, because of the color of their skin, excuse my French, these niggas got paid, okay?
Okay.
They got paid. So I'm looking at it like, hey, them boys can turn around and be like, you know what? We're suing somebody and get paid.
Mm-hmm. That's
like
true.
That Starbucks thing, I was like, ooh, you know what? I should tell the boys to go and sit in Collectivo.
Okay, because people are fucking up all over the place.
But they're so damn light, nobody even recognize them. So I was like,
no.
There'd be no point.
Yeah. That's the thing. See, just people like this. And you remember, I know I talked about it before, but how I had to go off and straighten out one of our neighbors.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you've got to, for some reason, too, I think, not to say everybody's got to be violent, but you don't know what's going to happen. Like, there's going to be consequences to your actions as well. You're thinking you're calling in just because of whatever and you're doing a good deed. No, because once it turns out that good deed was under some bogus ass, whatever, like your intentions were foul, that's going to come out, and then there's going to be a spotlight on you. And then it's going to be like, okay, well, who are you tied to? Now those people that you're tied to are going to be looked at. And whatever connections and relationships you have will be, under the microscope. So your job, like if you have any business relationships, shit like that. So people don't think past just, oh, I'm scared. They're a colored person. You have to think further than that now, especially now in this day and age. We're coming out. We're not letting anything ride anymore. We are fighting. And that's what these people have to realize. Even on the internet, when people say foul shit and troll on the internet, people are going back like, okay, you said this. Now I'm contacting your employer with these facts. Now,
yes.
Okay, and it's like, okay, so this is the type of person you hire. People are losing their jobs. People are losing memberships at clubs. People are losing endorsements. All kinds of shit. So really, if your hate, continue to be the coward that you have been all these years, and let that shit come out at home behind your closed doors, and save yourself all of that and keep your hate to yourself. That's all I can say. Because right now, you are going to get called out and you could be losing your money, okay? So, but I can tell you on this end, there would be people aren't playing anymore. It's not the time to play.
No, ain't nobody playing with these male-ass motherfuckers, for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the mayo sandwich?
Girl, that's just me off, because you can get somebody, like, real talk, I'd be like, I don't even know what the word is, but I'd be like, when, like, my husband leave or my brother's out, especially with my brother living in Waukesha, like, I'd be on North, like, go to Walmart and carry your ass home. Like, don't go to no bar, because he, private school dude, so he just thinking, he don't be looking at racism like that. He got a lot of white friends. Okay, take your monkey ass back home.
Okay.
Don't be riding around Waukesha like you one of them. Like, carry your ass home.
Okay.
Like, they need to stop doing it, because that puts fear in me, because I've been just waiting on a call. Like, your brother locked up, or we didn't hemmed your husband up. Like I said, when he got pulled over going out to Brown Deer, he called me. I just got pulled over. Girl, I'm just like, oh my God, Lord, come get me. Jesus, take me.
And that's the thing. It shouldn't even be like that.
Right.
Not at all. It shouldn't be like that.
Well, that ashy here, they don't like lotion. But anyway. So my little final point on By Ashy. Okay, so there's a place in Waukesha called, I think it's Pat's Rib Barbecue, and I heard they have really good barbecue. I need to try it. But anyway, so they were closed, I think, May 1st and 2nd for her husband's birthday, which is also, I forgot what day it was, the day without Latinos. So some guy, I guess he drove up from wherever and went there and saw the sign, and this is what he said: "Nice of you to post that crap on Facebook. I drove quite a ways to get there. Don't fuck with your customers. If you want to show solidarity with illegal immigrants, find a way that doesn't screw your customers." How would you feel if how would you feel if a customer decided to go back and dispute all their credit card purchases just because you run a business, not a political statement? And she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I took the 2 days off because me and my husband on vacation because of his birthday. Of course, everybody jumped on his ass, and now he's trying to post an apology. Oh, I apologize. No, you racist as fuck. You thought that she was standing with the Latinos, and if she was, okay, you look like you don't need barbecue, to be honest.
Okay.
Ed Wilson, you look like you don't need barbecue. Okay? How dare you? Because if it was a white establishment, I bet you wouldn't have said that if they were closed. Oh, okay, yeah, Sally and them closed. Oh, too bad. No, but it's Pat. Now,
okay.
You want to send her a nasty-ass message on Facebook, and you got your ass red for filth because you didn't think her family was on there, and I laughed. So they read your ass for filth. And it's crazy because I didn't even know the lady that owns Pat, her sister is my husband's cousin or something like that. Somehow we know them. But anyway, when I was showing him, I was like, this pissed me off. And then you had a funky-ass apology. Girl, I wrote his apology, boo.
Girl, wait a minute. First of all, just because it says a day without Latinas or Latinos doesn't mean they're illegal. Does he not know there are people here that were born or even people here legally? Like, just because it's a day without Latinos does not mean all Latinos that are celebrating or whatever are using this to make a statement. That doesn't mean they're all illegal. That is right there. That whole statement was fucking racist. That part even that just small little chunk to even insinuate that just because they're anyone respecting this day means that they're celebrating illegals. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
because
God.
even in his apology, he said, I'm going to skip where he says, okay, I apologize to Pat Rib's place. I assumed that they were closed May 1st to show support for illegal immigrants. Like, you still being racist in your apology. Like, what the fuck?
Girl, see, people like this, I really wish, like, I'm going to start a business for trolling, and I'm going to hire people just to troll people.
Mm-hmm.
And just fucking find out all they can about this person and present it in like a portfolio form and be like, seriously, people like this need to be called out. Like they really do.
Mm-hmm. It's just
so ugly.
Burns my ass.
Girl, so stupid.
But I need to try that food though.
Mm-hmm.
No,
we don't. No, we don't.
What are you talking about? That's right. Never mind. I was getting ready to say, girl, that's free publicity. What are you talking about?
No.
I know. I forgot.
Food.
I know. I forget. I know.
And why did I look this up? You know the guy that owned the Juice Kitchen? Why is he in the plate of wings on her page? I'm like, I thought you was. You telling me I need to be healthy, but you did because you eat the plate of wings.
Oh, we're going to have a sidebar with him. Like, excuse me, sir, why you back there juicing my juice? Talk about this is the healthy. You back there licking your fingers after you eat some ribs.
Girl, I got to show you the picture because he look like, God damn, the nigga coffee.
Girl, talk about our own juice kitchen is real healthy. Fruits and vegetables. Back there wrapping your lips around some chicken.
But you at the Red Palace.
Okay. Sucking on some damn bones.
Oh, shit.
That was part of the juice, sir. That's not part of juicing. Sir.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Busted.
Okay.
Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So all you ashy folks, grab your lotion. Don't forget your heels, elbows, inside the elbow, behind your neck, everywhere.
Your ashy lips. Some of y'all got some ashy ass lips.
Okay.
Don't forget them jokers either.
Yes, God.
Girl, yes. Now we're going to go into celebrity chat, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all heard about R. Kelly shows being canceled?
Mm-hmm. I don't see nothing wrong.
Ooh.
Girl.
He should have saw everything wrong, bumping and grinding on them little girls. So
girl, what's going on?
All I know is he put on this. First of all, I don't know if he was filming from the very first iPhone. The camera quality was terrible. He had a flip phone or something because the quality of this video was terrible. Okay, I just want to throw that out there. But everyone around him damn near quit. Okay, so that's a sure sign that something is foul. Okay, outside of the videotape of him pissing on these girls and shit. Outside of those videos and outside of the alleged victim statements, you know, them quitting, it's like, okay, something's going on. So now all shows, but I just heard that I think there's one in North Carolina that they refused to cancel.
They was like,
okay, they're like, fuck that. So if anybody shows up, but all his other shows were canceled. Everybody's canceling because of the allegation. So I had to delete him from. No, let me take that back. I deleted Kanye from my playlist, but right now, until everything comes out about R. Kelly, I just skip his songs.
Girl, bye. But for real though, like, so it's like these people are not even going to jail yet. Like, so what did he do? Like, is he fucking underage girl? I still don't even know what he really did. Because my thing is, and that's just me speaking, because you know what I did, if you're 18 I mean, my mama couldn't tell me not to go see your supervisor. I was saying who I want to see.
Girl, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So what? Like, if he talking to young girls, and yeah, you nasty. But I mean, if I go ring his doorbell and like make me a star, and he like, you gotta fuck for a buck.
Shit. Did you say fuck for a buck? I can't.
I'm just saying because I can't like. I mean, I ain't really a big R. Kelly fan anyway. But before people start canceling him and stuff, like y'all don't even know what the fuck. What did he do?
Yeah.
You know, like I'll jump on the bandwagon. We'll mute R. Kelly all day long, but I'm gonna need some receipts. Like, what did he do? Because some girls might be pissed on. So I saw that on Pornhub. I'm like, okay, well, girl, whatever floats your boat.
Okay.
Don't piss on me.
Hugh, have you heard anything? Okay.
This is the first I've heard of anything about R. Kelly, but I don't
really.
I don't follow him like that. So.
Yeah, I guess he had like some sex ring or some sex camp or cult. I don't know what the fuck it was. All I know is they're trying to say that he had not only underage girls, but he also had women as sort of like sex slaves. And yeah, so I mean, Bill Cosby, that I kind of think of the both of them, like the Bill Cosby thing. Like, he admitted on tape that he was, like, giving people shit. But that was years, you know, way back when. But I haven't seen anything recently other than what the women are coming out saying. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if there's any truth to it. So it's just one of those things, like, I got to wait. That's why I didn't delete him yet. Because I'm like, I got to see what's going on first. Like, if it happened, it happened, and then fine, he's off my playlist. But like, until I see something that makes me feel like, okay, well, yeah, beyond a reasonable doubt, I guess.
Right.
You know, more likely than not that it happened, then I'm not getting ready to, like, persecute the guy. But and not to say that I didn't think that Bill Cosby did anything. My issue with that situation was that they waited until this man was 1,000 to come out and say something. But the shit happened like 100 years ago. So I'm like, why are we waiting until he can barely see and talk about what the man probably can't remember what he did last week. So it's kind of foul to ask him what he did 50 years ago.
Girl, don't ask what I did this morning.
Okay, that's what, like, don't ask what the fuck I did 50 years ago. I don't know. I barely remember fucking waking up this morning. So, I mean, that shit is foul to me.
You remember waking up like, damn, who am I? Am I here? Get the phone.
Shit, I thought I was dead. Okay, well, fuck. Wait till the man lost all his fucking memory and eyesight to want to come out.
Oh, girl, my chest burned. Shit.
Good grief.
Oh, man. I thought I was dead. Oh, that's funny, girl. I'll put that on my thing.
You're stupid. That's hard. But have you guys know who Jenny Mai is from The View? Or is it The View? No, The Real. The Real. Girl, that shows you I don't watch that shit. But yeah.
The View.
Girl, I haven't watched The Real since Tamar left. I think they did her both. But so everybody knows. Okay, her and her husband Freddie, and he had been on the show a few times, or 1,000 times, whatever. They got married, like, I think they were together for a total of like 10 years or whatever. And when they got together, they didn't want children. So they which I think, just sidebar, anyone getting into a relationship with someone, children, how you're raising your children, that should be a huge thing in the beginning, so you know whether or not you're wasting your time. If he wants kids and you don't want kids, that should be like, okay, well, you go on with your life because I don't want to hold you back and I don't want you to be pressuring me into having kids when I know I don't want to. So this should be a huge topic, but they both agreed that they didn't want children. They got married. Well, at some point, he changed his mind, and he wanted children, But she stood her ground, and she was like, no, she didn't want children. So they ended up divorcing. I think they're about 6 months from, like, finalizing the divorce or whatever. And he just announced that he's expecting a little girl with his new girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, for me, I automatically think, okay, this girl has been in the wing waiting somewhere in the background, just chilling, waiting for this all to be public, because some men, maybe they do. Men kind of move on very quickly, okay? So maybe he did meet her and moved on right after, even when they just separated or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes divorces take a while, but
right.
Now he's like all over the moon about expecting a little girl, which I'm happy I'm happy for him, because he wanted a child. So anybody, to me, that if you want a child and your mate isn't willing to do it or even try, then yeah, you should move on, because I don't think anybody should hold you back from that, being a parent, okay? If that's what you truly want to do. But I think that's a little too soon. But maybe he felt we're getting older, because I think he's around our age. Anyway, okay, or around your age. I'm younger, but anyway.
Girl, bye.
but I just think maybe he moved on or whatever. But just for the sake of age, I don't know. But I think
I agree with you. I think that that should be discussed. Like, I was dating a guy and he didn't want kids. I knew eventually I did. We just said we're just gonna be friends. So there's no point. Oh, actually, that was 2, because 1 was fixed.
Damn, did he already have some?
He had 4. He was married, and then he got divorced.
Oh, okay.
So as I heard he had 4, we weren't gonna talk no way. But hello, bye.
Okay, your check is, as they say, your check is ate up.
Girl, ate the fuck up. So what are you gonna? You can't buy me none this week.
Okay, no.
But yeah, I agree with you. You should talk about that. Like, be for real. He probably wanted kids in the beginning.
Yeah, probably just went along with what she was saying.
Mm-hmm. Like, I could change her mind, and she's like, "Oh, you messed up this figure."
Okay.
What do you think, you?
Y'all, this takes me back. I'm about to be emotional.
Girl, why?
So, because I had a situation where I was with someone for, some years, and during that time, we decided that we would try to have a family. Ooh, I should say this, but thank you, Jesus. But, because it didn't happen, so he was kind of like, you know what, like, I don't want kids, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I just kind of did it because you wanted them, and I knew you wanted them, but I really don't want any. So then it was like, okay, that's where we're at. We're not going to try. We're both good with, not having any or whatever. And then, he left me and knocked up his next girlfriend. And I felt some kind of way, because I was just like, because one of the things that he told me when he left me was that, she had a kid already. So, he knew that she could give him that. So it just made me feel some kind of way. But it's not like I look back and I'm like, dang, I wish I would have a kid with him, or anything like that.
Girl, hell no.
Because, girl,
no, I wouldn't have been babysitting. T.T. Joe, don't come over to T.T. Joe's house. I'm sorry.
Girl, I'm sorry. This is gonna be terrible, and I should not say this. I can't come back from saying this.
Girl, it's Gemini T. We don't give a damn.
Okay. He was bipolar, and I know I got a little bit of crazy in me, so I can only imagine what I would be dealing with. Okay. And having him as my father's girl, no, not at all.
No.
But hey, he's married and, expecting his own, God bless him. I'm glad he's, somewhere where he wants to be in life and whatever.
We're talking about such and such, are we?
Girl, we're talking about such and such.
Yes, we are talking about such and such. Yes, Hunty, yes, we are.
Girl, and I told her if you had that little terror, he or she would not be coming over here.
Carrying on my good damn furniture.
Okay, trying to light my house on fire in the middle of the night.
Girl.
Your baby got to sleep out in the garage. I'm sorry.
Girl, you'll be like, shit, I'm going out and getting off the
Girl,
girl, she would have had a little fucking Chucky. What's that?
Or I put one of your auntie's numbers and be gone.
Okay. I gotta fucking hunt you down and shit with baby in tow. Like, have you seen her going around the city showing her picture?
Yes. Sure
would. A fucking Chucky. We don't do Chucky.
Oh my gosh. That is hilarious.
Yes, ma'am. But yes, people, so that is a very, very, very important. I think religion is too, but I think you guys need to figure all that out up front so you don't get into a situation where Jeannie Mai and her boo where they went on separate ways, because I think that's kind of sad. She was all into Freddie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, did you guys hear? Now, I know you guys heard about the whole Kanye thing where he was saying, racism was a choice and all of that. Well, did you hear that Daz called out the Crips to handle him?
Girl, yeah.
Okay, first of all, I laughed. The shit was funny. And I secretly was hoping that somebody would find him and fuck him up. Like, secretly. Like, I hope that hits it. But anyway. But Kanye's punk ass turned around and put a fucking restraining order on him.
Are you serious?
Yes, dude put a restraining order on this man after that video fucking came out. Like, dude, you can put a restraining order on Daz. Daz didn't say he was gonna fuck you up. He told the whole crew. So
right.
You got about 1,000 dudes like you're ready to handle you. So you can't possibly send out 1,000 damn restraining orders because you don't know who's coming for you. You don't know when they're coming for you, and you don't know where. So this should be interesting.
That's crazy.
This should be very, very interesting.
I need to know when Chris became activist, though.
Girl,
I need to know.
When she got black penis?
No, I said Chris. I want to know when Chris became.
Oh, Chris. I thought you said Chris. I thought you said Kris Jenner.
Oh, my God. I was like, black penis.
I thought you said Chris.
Girl, hang up on her.
I'm like, girl, Chris been fucking a black dude, girl. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, you okay?
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God, that is hilarious.
Chris out here fucking handling business. I don't know. Like, this gang stuff is resurrecting to me. Not that they died, but now they're coming out, like, the Crips and Bloods and stuff, because, a lot of rappers now are calling out their sets. So, I'm hearing more and more about it, because I'm thinking, oh, my gosh, like, back in our day, you claim all this stuff. It's like, it was bad business. Mm-hmm. So when he called, and Daz is an old head, so Daz was calling out these people, and I was like, oh shit, Kanye better stay in the house. Mm-hmm. Wherever he's at with his big ass. He got huge.
Girl, yes he did.
He got and there's nothing wrong with it, because I like him thick. But he looked nasty.
Girl, and that outfit he had on, shame.
He looked like a bum.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know what this is all about. But Kanye lost my support. I deleted all of his music from my playlist, and it was the old Kanye, not the new Kanye. New Kanye I don't fuck with, but old Kanye I was all about, and I deleted it. It hurt my heart to have to delete it, but I did, because I can't support him if he doesn't support us. So
exactly.
I don't know what train he's riding, but it's not for black people.
Not at all.
So Black China, who happens to be 29 years old. Okay. Let's put that out there. I think she's 29. Too old. Is dating an 18-year-old YBN Almighty J. I don't know what the fuck it stands for. I don't know what song he sings, raps. I don't know what the fuck he does. He's like 5 years old. So this kid just fresh out of the womb, and she's getting ready to have a baby with him. That's allegedly. So the rumor is she's pregnant with his baby.
I can't talk to no 18-year-old. That motherfucker be annoying.
Girl, I'm just trying to think.
Like her son.
Okay, she's 11 years older than him. I'm just trying to think. 11 years younger than me. No. Still no. Oh.
No, that would be annoying.
Q, what do you think about it?
Well. Because I have a little slight bit of experience with dating someone slightly younger. I will say that 18 though, there ain't nothing 18-year-olds can do for me except smash and dash. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. That's all you can do for me. And then remind me of how old I am, pretty much.
Okay.
Like, right. Because you want to get up and start playing with Legos and shit, and I'm like,
it's bedtime.
I have to work in the morning. Sorry.
I have no wrong shit. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, girl, there is absolutely nothing. Oh, that's a baby.
Right.
And I'm just trying to think, 11 years younger than me. I just, and you know, and I mean, this is just a proven fact, men mature later in life than women do. So if you're talking 11 years younger than me, you're really talking about maybe closer to 20 years younger than me in maturity, right?
Oh, no, see, that annoys me.
So, yes, you're a baby. Like, there's nothing you can do for me. There's absolutely nothing you can do for me. But like Hugh said, smash and dash, and just go about your business. Don't call me. You might not even get my real name.
Okay.
You'll probably get a kick. What do you call it? A kick name, so you don't even have my phone number. Like, that's all you can do for me.
Wait, I don't even think they use kick anymore, Jody.
Oh, they don't. Oh, Joe, thanks.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I see I owe you one.
I had to write the shit on a piece of paper next to the computer, like, let me call her.
Okay. No, I'm like, okay, whatever. Anyway. So Quavo charged with battery in Vegas.
Girl, these Negroids.
The hell is he out here doing?
Girl, acting a fool. You get this money now. Why are you fighting? Why?
Okay. Don't you hire people to fight for you? I'm serious. Like, I'm not dirty in my hands or losing my shit.
Hell no.
I'm gonna have somebody else fuck you up. Like, why? I'm not gonna get involved with that.
So did he actually? I mean, he got charged, but did anything like come of that, or?
I don't think so, because that's all I heard was that what happened was he came to the hotel, and it was like part of his whole team. There were like a few of these SUVs, and they pulled up all in front of the hotel, and the hotel personnel asked him to, or the valet had asked them to move because an ambulance was on their way, you know, because of another one of their you know, whoever else was staying there. So I guess they refused to move or whatever, and they went back and forth with the valet, And somehow Quavo and a couple of his people got into it, and it's not the other two, Offset or Takeoff, but a couple other people in his crew got into it with this valet. So, to me, ambulance is coming. It just makes sense. Just move. Like, how hard is it? Just move out of the way.
Girl,
I just think sometimes people feel entitled when it shouldn't be. Because you have to remember, you're human and you came from somewhere. You didn't jump out the womb and you're a celebrity. Like, you got here and you grew up the way you grew up, and you got there through hard work or whatever you had to do. So you didn't always have this status, and you didn't always have this money. So to me, it just would have made sense to just move. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and move. And just move the damn vehicles. Like, especially if it's an emergency vehicle coming.
Right.
Come on now.
Girl, people just feel entitled, and you, like, you know, I'm a big rapper, I'm going to park here, you tell them to go in the back.
Right. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you know, his little cute self. Like, okay, you're... No?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, God.
You know what part I like is the teeth.
Yeah. Oh, so you probably like Plies.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Plies is like always with the gold mouth. But, yeah, I think just humble yourself. Just move out of the way. I think that was stupid.
Very.
I think that was real stupid.
Well, that's Negroid for you.
Yeah. I'm like, that's just sad. It's just sad. It's just sad. What's going on with Tiffany Haddish and TMZ?
Girl, first of all, she's starting to get on my motherfucking nerves, and that's on everything. Okay, girl, sit your ass down. Sit down. You just got on the scene, and you could be gone. Like, girl. Okay, so she's mad because, well, you know, TMZ's like the paparazzi or whatever. And she's mad because they were all in her face asking questions, but didn't help her with her bag. Girl, they don't even help Beyonce with her bag. They take pictures. They're there to take pictures and make money. They don't care about you, girl. Okay. You're not even that famous to be worried. Girl, like I said, they don't even get Beyonce's bag.
Okay. Well, Beyonce is able to hire somebody to put her shit in.
Are you still living in the car? I mean, what's up? Girl, she's getting on my nerves. I'm trying to root for her monkey ass. She's getting on my nerves.
Dude, I saw that video. She was going off, and she was hilarious, though.
Girl, then they apologized, and then she made this big deal. I'm like, girl, you lucky motherfucker. Paparazzi following your ass around. Shit.
I kind of like her. I just think that, like, that whole thing with Beyonce, that part kind of turned me off from her, just because I think she runs her mouth too much.
Yeah.
I think there should be just a level of respect, and then to me it's like, okay, everything's a joke for her, but at some point you gotta use your fucking brain, because she's like, how old is she? 37, 38? She's somewhere up there. Why would you run with a story like that, trying to tell everybody about what you did with Beyonce? Like, you know, everybody knows Beyonce and Jay-Z are like the most private people.
Right.
Like, why would you run with that, other than to try to get some attention for yourself? I don't know. But you know what? I honestly don't think that was her motive. I just think she has a big mouth just because that's how she is. I think that's just her. Because she was, like, running her mouth about it. It was just like, it was what it was. Like, that's just how she is. I just don't think she has a filter. That's all.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't process. Something's not processed. She doesn't process things first. It's like one of those things like, oh, shit, I said that? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, her ass is annoying.
I mean, she's a comedian, so, you know, I mean, that's part of stick is to, you know, be controversial. And I mean, think about it. It's not like, you know, she was going to be in with Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's not, you know what I mean? So she probably capitalized on that moment. Because I see her everywhere now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Her in that dry-ass book.
I haven't read it. I root for her just because she's another black woman doing her thing. She's loud. She's loud to me, and some of that loud, it's just, to me, it's like, we don't have to be that loud.
No.
Yeah, we can get our point across without being, as I say, niggified. So, calm it down a little bit. Stop being extra.
Like, we hear you, Negroid.
Okay. Shit. We already know, so... What? Good grief. Girl, you know who else I'm done with? I am done with Fab and Emily. Like, this whole situation with them getting back together. Okay? There is nothing. You threatened my... Okay, so it was her dad. I don't have one, so I don't know how that feels. But had that been my mother, and he pulled out a fucking knife, talking greasy to my mother, there's no me and you getting back together, bro. I'm so sorry.
No.
And you were coming after me with one, too? Either situation alone, but combined? And you still took him back?
Yeah, we done with the nigga.
Girl, I'm not talking about... He could go on live right now and whip her ass, and I still won't give a fuck. Because she's going to be right back there. Oh. No, I have to say that because I have a family member. We have a family member that got her ass whooped all the time, and I would get pissed, and I would stand up for her. So I would look, and I've never got into anything physical. I would wish the fuck, but anyway, I never got any physical altercation, but I got into a hollering match. So if I would have gone to jail, trying to protect her, and then turn around and she right back with this fucking scum, then I'm the one that I look like a fucking idiot. So I learned, after this last incident, I learned, you know what? You can't save everybody. Some people can't be saved because they don't want to be saved. Some people, hey, if they don't have enough self-esteem and self-respect and self-love to know that they deserve better, you can't tell them anything different. So if getting your ass whooped makes you feel like that person loves you, hey, go ahead, sis, do you, but that's not right.
Not at all.
But I can't talk about it anymore because if she made us all look like fucking idiots because everybody knew oh shit, this is on tape, the film leaked, this all came out, Fab is going after her dad and her with this knife and talking greasy to her dad. All of that came out. We're like, oh, it's a wrap with him. This bitch is out here fucking gallivanting around with his ass. Nothing fucking happened, and now he's leaving heart eyes and shit under her pictures on Instagram. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So we all, yes, everybody that fucking supported Emily, we all have been bam fucking boozled. So.
Hey. So they put a meme up of them two smiling, and it said, look at Emily showing her new 2 front teeth.
Okay. Girl, I forgot about that. I forgot he knocked her fucking teeth out. I forgot about this dude's not. You got to go into a dentist to get some new fucking teeth because he knocked your shit out. And you back with him? Oh, girl, bye.
How hard did he hit you? Let me try. Hold on.
Girl, you have to get hit pretty hard to fucking knock your teeth out. I'm so sorry.
Fuck with your fist? God.
Girl, you gotta go get new fronts because your man knocked your fucking teeth out. Now you grinning in his face again. Girl, bye.
UBMyBABY.
Fuck that.
Girl, this shit must got a curve or something. She was like, fuck.
Girl. His shit must be a bomb. There's no way in this fucking world a man can hit me and he knocks my fucking teeth out.
Girl, you know what I told you. My wig came off.
Girl, fuck that.
I was like, he just knocked my wig on the ground.
No, I'm gumming. Girl, okay, now I'm around fucking gumming it because you got mad. Girl, fuck that.
Girl. Ooh, shit. Oh, well, Emily, good luck.
Yeah, she had to be dominant because he knocked her fucking shit out.
And it's not like she's like this little bitty thing, and he's like, beefed up at the gym, bro.
Right.
With like, gym. Right?
That's another thing I don't understand. I don't understand why these big bitches are fucking getting beat up by these small, scrawny ass men. Right. Girl, if you don't take your big ass and go sit on his little ass,
right?
Go sit on his ass. I think it's a
mental thing.
But I'm like, flick him one time.
Okay, just go push it, blow on his ass, something. Your big ass should not be fucking getting fucked up by no little ass man. I'm so sorry. No. If he's that big and he's thin, he's not no like big bulk dude. So why why are you getting tossed around by him?
Yeah,
I can't support her anymore. It's fucked up, but it's like women like that. If they don't see it, we can't make them see it. So you can't stress yourself out trying to save somebody who doesn't want to be saved. That's all.
Absolutely. Amen. Yep.
That is so true.
Sorry, sis. If you don't like, hey, you like it, I love it. Fuck it. Shit.
Right.
I gotta go on about my day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that pretty much wraps up our segment of Celebrity Chat, and we'll be right back after a quick break.
If you enjoy this podcast, remember to check us out every Tuesday with a new episode to download from iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, Google Play Music, and Spotify. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at GeminiTPod.
Has your dream to purchase a home been stalled because your credit score is too low? Do you need a new car but dealers are holding your score against you? Don't feel discouraged because you have options. With help removing old or inaccurate information, including bankruptcies and judgments, your credit can be refined and you can be well on your way to better credit health. With do-it-yourself and premium consulting package options, Credit Refined can help you refine your credit. Contact Credit Refined today to schedule a free consultation at creditrefined.com. Again, that is creditrefined.com. If you'd like to have your business promoted during an episode of Gemini T, email us at geminitpodcast@gmail.com.
Welcome back to the show, and we're going to hop right on into the topic of the week, which is sex. But before we get started, here's a little disclosure. It's going to be graphic. If you can't take that, then just go ahead and skip to the wrap-up, which is also probably going to be graphic. So you might want to just go ahead and go about your business. Thank you for listening. Okay. So what we're going to do is talk about a couple of different topics and then just discuss our experiences. Disclosure on me, this is all pre-hubby. Because I'm not trying to go back to work.
Okay.
If I gotta go back to a call center, girl, I know something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So our first topic under this is foreplay. So is foreplay important to you guys? For me, it depends on the mood I'm in, because sometimes I just want a quick buzz down. I just want to go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, kids gone. I'm like, oh, you looking good, and I want
Okay.
I want to get up in there and just be cuddly. So, what y'all think? What's y'all ideas on that? Dang.
I'll let you go because it's been a minute for me.
I was going to say, we have to warm her up into it. So,
I gotta
foreplay is that thing that happens before you have actual intercourse. You remember that?
It's coming to me slowly. It's coming to me slowly.
Yeah, stupid. I'm like, why didn't she explain the shit? I was like, oh.
Girl, I think it's been at least 2. It's been at least 2, but I stopped counting after 2 years. So it might be 3. Hell, it could be 4. I don't know, but I stopped counting after 2. So
email us at GeminiTPodcast@gmail.com if you are interested in talking to Joe. And yes, I can see it too, so I will be looking as well, so don't be nasty.
Sure. You're trying to hold me out. No.
Hold on. But, no gherkins.
Excuse me.
No gherkins. So if you trying to talk.
Oh my God, I hate that word. I swear to God.
Girl.
If you were trying to talk to her, she's had her share of gherkins. She's over it. She's done.
Okay.
She don't need no more in her life. She want a gherkin. She's going to pull out a jar like everybody else.
Could you please
I would go to the grocery store, to the pickle aisle, and get my own fucking gherkin if I want gherkin.
Oh my God, I can't even look at those motherfuckers in the store, dude.
Look, I've had enough, okay? I've had so many slugs that I don't even have faith in sex anymore. Like, I really don't. No, I am not lying to you. My sister, Q, has been like, oh, you poor thing. Anytime I come back and tell her about my situation, and it would be, and I have to put this out there, it would be a year or so between each one. So it's not like I go from one to the next and next and next and compare them. It'd be like, okay, so I held off for a whole year, so let me go ahead and get my back broke, and I'll come home like, shit, I fucking shaved my legs for this.
Mm-hmm.
I did my hair for this. Like, so you got to go through all of this for nothing.
No.
Because when I get my back broke, I come home and I'm knocked, like, tweet,
Bitch, you don't
like
come
9
home
nights
with
to the
your
world.
back broke.
Well, depending on what the situation was. There was a couple times I was not in a place where I could go to sleep. But anyway, so
yeah, I don't think studios are they have beds. So yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I had to get quiet and listen. Ooh, we'll be discussing that at the wrap up. Interesting.
Yeah, you can't sleep at the studio. Anyway.
They don't have cots for that, yep.
Yes, girl, no. Doing the morning show with everybody. But anyway,
interesting.
Foreplay, from what I could remember, I enjoy, because I like the tease. But I think, like, now as you get older, like, you need to get straight to the point. Like, you don't have time for all that. It's bedtime.
Yes.
I got to wrap my hair up. Like, are we going to do this or not? Because I could be asleep. I got sleep issues anyway, so it's like every minute counts. So,
tell it.
You gonna do me or what? Like, otherwise
shit, you gotta talk to them like a nigga. Like, we fucking or what?
Okay, yes. And you gotta have that kind of attitude too. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I'm not stuck in your bed. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Damn. That's my favorite part. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. And don't be blowing up the inbox. I'm like, oh, she sucked dick. Yes, I do. That's my favorite. And I fucking swallow, but don't fucking blow up the inbox thinking I'm getting ready to be.
Oh,
no. I know none of you bitches are gassing. I know these bitches are gassing. You okay?
oh.
Because from what I recall,
I got arthritis in my jaw. So.
Girl.
Yeah, me.
Only thing I swallow is juice. I'm sorry.
Y'all lying assholes.
Girl, I know what you talking about.
Okay, well I do, bitch.
I know that's right.
Oh shit.
So y'all, are anybody into bondage?
No.
Damn. She's like, hell no, bitch, next.
No, you're not getting ready to tie me up and forget where you put the key and leave me tied up. Fuck that.
Girl.
Next topic.
Oh, you nasty, you nasty. Oh.
Y'all gonna have me on here looking like a freak.
Oh, you got tied up before.
You set me up.
Oh, I'm telling.
I'd be scared. I couldn't even enjoy it. I'd be thinking somebody's gonna come kill me.
Okay.
Girl, no.
Really? Like your hands tied up or what?
See, because I'm normally the dominant one, and fuck it. So I'm normally the dominant one. But in the past, I was always the dominant one, and I had them be like, "Hey, let me try tying you up." Blah blah blah. Nope. You're not tying me up. You're not blindfolding me. You ain't like, nope. This is me. Like I'm dominating you. So like, let me do me. And when the tables turned finally, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll let it be me this time. Oof, girl.
You ain't tying me up. Fuck that shit.
No, because here's the thing. Like, you gotta think of it like this. So, when you don't have that ability to touch, and all you can do is relinquish that control to someone else, that shit is sexy, especially if they know what they're doing.
Okay.
Well, because I feel that.
How much longer are we on here?
No, right? Because I feel that because that's how I am. I'm like, don't touch me, like, and they were like, oh shit, okay, like, don't pull my hair. Because when I do my thing, I go to town, okay, and they want to touch and be all, don't put your hands somewhere else, but do not touch me. And that drives them more wild because they can't touch. Like, that's a part of the experience, right? So that means all the senses now are all concentrated in that one area. Oh, girl, hold on.
You're right. Hold on, I'm sitting here like, shit.
My mouth water, girl. I don't have nobody I can call.
I'm gonna take these notes. No.
You said these. You speak of. Like, that before or after?
Right, girl. Like, rope check.
Okay. Like, I don't tie them up, but I'll be like, don't touch me, and then they don't touch me. But you got to direct it. So that's how. So I feel that when she says that, but it might be a Gemini thing, but it's hard for me to let someone else control a situation. And you guys know that about me. It's hard. Well, shit, you know too, because you're a Gemini. But Q knows just because she knows how crazy I am.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Like, it's hard, and I didn't realize it's a control thing. To me, it was just natural, but it is. It's hard for me to let someone else have control. So now I know, like, okay, maybe I'll try it. Now, he still can't tie me up because I don't trust that shit.
Okay.
Like, you're not going to tie me up and then have your friends come lined up. Like, fuck that shit. Fuck that.
I don't know. That depends on who they are. No, I'm playing.
Okay. Yeah, let me approve first.
So crazy.
We might be able to talk again. But
oh my God.
No, hold on. Hold on. Did she just say, oh my God?
You are heathen.
No, bitch. Oh my God. This is terrible.
Babe, I don't know what they talking about. I don't even know them like that.
No.
I just met them last week.
They knows how you are. The mister knows how you are.
Right.
Shooting.
Okay.
But actually, you know what, shit, I kind of want to try that now with this tying up shit.
Well, yeah, you're married. That's different. Like, I couldn't just go out with some random ass dude and be like, yeah, tie me up. Fuck that. But
Girl, you might be mad at me one day, but like, shit, now next time I tell you do something.
you say you're going to leave you tied up for a day.
Girl, I got a smart ass mouth. People like, yeah, I'm tired of hearing your shit. I stay in this room trying to get married.
Girl, oh my God.
Girl, somebody said, I don't know who that was. They was like, you know, you ready to tie me up, throw honey on me, leave me in a room full of bees. Fuck that.
Okay. That's what I'm talking. No, fuck that. I don't trust anybody that damn much. Fuck that.
Okay, so our next little topic here, threesomes. I think before I was married, I always wanted one, but I don't know the combination. Like, it was kind of like a fantasy for me, but I don't know what combination I would want. Do I want two dudes? I want two girls? Do I want a dude and a girl? Do I want, I don't know, shit, a fucking alien?
Okay, switch it up a little bit.
See what y'all doing out there on Mars.
Okay. How y'all do up out there?
So what's y'all thoughts on threesomes? We got quiet.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. I personally have never, ever desired to have a threesome. I was asked by an ex many, many moons ago to have a threesome. And I said, he asked, and I said no. So finally, the last time he asked me, I said yes, okay, fine. But I get to pick the person. So I picked a dude, and then he got pissed because I picked a dude and was thinking that I wanted to do him the whole time. I'm like, look, you can't ask me for a threesome. And I say, I finally cave in, and then I want to pick the person, and it's a dude, and now you're mad because now you think I've been wanting to fuck him the whole time.
Okay, girl, who was the dude, a friend?
Girl, it kind of was, like, I kind of did want to, like, I just, but that's neither here nor there.
Who ain't your brother?
The fact was, hey, you asked me, and I told you I want to pick. You said okay, and I picked. So you can't get mad at that because he thought I was going to go along with a girl. No, sir. But he never asked me again. Well, other than that, no, I wouldn't do it. No.
Cute.
I got a question. Just a question. Because I've known somebody that, you know, has sucked dick in front of somebody else. Is that considered a threesome?
No, bitch, it's not.
Oh, okay. I was asking.
Okay. I can stop you right there. No, it's motherfucking not.
Okay.
I was just
I was sucking his dick, not his friends. His friends watching me.
Question.
That was in my early 20s. I didn't know any better.
Mm-hmm.
And his friend was watching. I thought he was asleep. So.
Wait, what?
What?
Right.
I thought we were talking about Q. Like, what the hell now?
No, we were talking about Q. No.
Oh, Q want to be shady. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
So, yeah.
Wait a minute. Now, what?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it time to wrap the segment yet? We wrapping it up?
No, we don't. We got plenty more to go. Y'all. We got more tea to drink.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Now, was this 21 charges?
Yes, 21 charges, girl.
Was this Kiefer?
Keebler Elf, yes, ma'am.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm fucking serious. Look.
What did Keebler say? Oh shit, this is a show.
Girl, Keebler. else was watching. Listen, okay. Just so we can remain transparent here. He was sitting in the back seat. 21 Charges was driving, okay? I was in my moment, and I wanted to. That's just how it was. This is what it is. What it is. I fucking wanted to suck his dick. I wanted to suck his dick. I didn't give a fuck that his friend was in the back seat at the time. And it happened, and then that was it.
Oh. So what he was saying?
Girl, he couldn't say shit. He was fucking shocked. I was shocked. I can't remember where the fuck we were coming back. We might have been coming back.
Bitch, you shocked that you the one doing it.
Right.
Well, no, right. I think I had been drinking.
Right. Oh wait, I got another question.
No. Oh, just make sure you can answer mine.
Hold on. I got another question.
Just make sure you can answer mine.
So, okay. Since people are so shocked by that, what about when you laid up with your dude in the same room with your friend who laid up with their dude? What do you call that?
Hang up on this bitch.
I'm like, oh, that was us. That was fucking spring break, okay?
Okay.
Many fucking moons ago. That was spring break. Everybody's freaking out spring break.
Girl, everybody was doing that.
I was just asking.
Girl,
that shit was wild.
That was crazy. That was fun.
That was real fun. But you were getting your back broke off, and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, can you hurry up so I go to sleep? Because you're fucking condom. Like, how the fuck a regular size condom fall off? Like, you're shit. Why do I always end up with? I just don't understand.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alrighty
next
then.
subject.
Next one. Alrighty. So, it is slow versus. Oh shit! Fast versus slow. It don't matter to me. The quickest way is I buzz to go to sleep. So,
okay.
I'm too old. I don't got time. Be those 2-3 hours. I ain't got time for an hour. Shit, hurry up.
Okay. Get straight to the point.
What's y'all thoughts?
Look, it's been so long for me. I'll take it however the fuck I can get it.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
I'll take it however the fuck I can get it, okay? If you want to beat the shit out of it, or if you want to take it slow and feel it, I don't give a fuck. However I can get it, that's how the fuck I'm taking it. It's just like,
Lord have mercy. Lord. You are wild.
Oh, now all of a sudden she got married. I'm wild. Okay.
You are just, I don't know what to just say about you.
It's like, I don't even know how we're friends, yo. Okay. Okay.
Babe, I just met these people last week. I don't even know how I did.
You're like, how'd you get my number? Like,
okay.
I be thinking y'all forget that I knew y'all back on 85th. That's all I'm gonna say.
Girl, who's on 85th?
Girl, if you're ready to fucking mute her.
Girl, I knew you need to do something. Whoa, girl, we're gonna call it Chris on her.
Okay. Like, hello, Dan. I got another order for you.
Right. While you passing out hits.
Okay, can we get a two-for one?
Oh, okay.
So, Q, how do you like it, fast versus slow?
So, for me, I mean, it all depends on my mood. Like, sometimes I'm like, I want to be treated like a slut. And then sometimes I'm like, ooh, I want you to, like, be all passionate and kiss and touch on me and stuff. And, like, look at me in my face. Otherwise, I'm like, ooh, just smack my ass and pull my hair.
Oh, okay. So are you talking about the current one or the last one? Which one are we on?
Girl, I'm talking about.
Ooh.
Oh,
I just want to make sure.
Why should you do me like that?
Because you did me like that. I love you, though.
Why should you do me like that?
I'm just asking, girl, because it's different strokes for different folks, girl.
Well, I mean, hey, a full disclosure of mine, girl, please, we're not good. You know, when you called earlier, guess what I was doing? She wasn't
Ew!
She wasn't in the shower, but she was wet. She wasn't in the shower.
Ew! Ew!
He was like, you want me to answer? I was like, shit, she might be calling about
Ew!
Girl, I wouldn't answer no damn phone. She been waiting.
Ew! Tell him I'm mad. You told me you were in the shower.
And then she was like, oh, you sound like you're lying down.
I did. I was like, oh, you sound like you're laying down. Are you
He's probably like, get your ass off this phone.
Okay, he really was trying to rush me. He's like, okay, I'll let her know. I'm like, well, damn. Right. I'm like, wait, I want to talk. I want to talk to her.
You're so stupid. Who said, wait, I want to talk?
Like, I got more to say. Hold on.
Girl, you are crazy.
Ew.
Who said, wait, I want to talk?
Girl.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't want to know about my sister doing up. That's nasty.
I'm just saying. Real bitch. Oh, we're never mind. Anyway.
Girl.
Anyway, but no, that's how I feel about it. It just depends on my mood, but yeah, my current one, I mean, he keeps it real good, so we're good.
I like to beat the fuck up, but hey, whatever. Oof, girl, hold on.
Right.
I know. Wait a minute. We'll be like, oh, we want to take it. Girl, we gotta take a break. Shit.
Right.
And
go call somebody.
Ooh, next topic, positions. Whichever one I ain't gotta do shit in.
Okay.
I'll go I'll move and change for you, but if I gotta do the pumping, I'm gonna be pissed.
Girl, because my top days are over 100 pounds away, so. Girl,
I'm not doing that shit.
I'll get on top of this. That's as far as it's going. I'm not moving.
Girl.
I'm not doing shit.
But looking down.
White girls in the 80s, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Like,
You remember them 80s movies when you watch them and they just be rolling their hips back like this?
Yeah, they just roll. That's not doing shit. So making them limp. Like,
girl, shit. Yes, that's gonna be me. That's about as much as you get from me.
I'm not even doing that. That's too much fucking work.
Right. Getting my mouth all dry and making fake noises.
Right.
Okay, fucking sweating and shit. That shit ain't cute. Fucking hot. Getting a fucking Charlie horse. That shit ain't cute.
Oh, girl.
But you know who ruined it for us? Them damn Instagram bitches that are busting it wide open and popping on their feet and stuff.
Okay, that's why I said shit. I better get it together because if I'm gonna be a hoe,
girl,
I gotta get this together.
Oh,
you are crazy.
They're gonna be like, go turn around and pop that for me. You can be like,
no.
You're like, pop what?
Right.
I can lay down.
You hear my
Okay.
All you can hear is the top of my knee.
I can lay down and spread it open. What you want me to do? That's about it.
Okay.
But doggy style is my favorite. Like, I can then, hold on, and let you get all up it. Girl, mount yourself up, because I got a wide behind, and you got to mount you got to mount up on there and get it, girl. You dig in and go to town. That's what the fuck I like. So that's why I love it.
Damn.
Girl.
I mean, shit.
Okay.
Look, I'm saying that's how you got to get in there. They got to mount on there.
Do you pause?
Girl, you sound like a lion.
Oh. Listen.
Shit. Oh, it's been a minute.
Well, that's the thing. It's been a minute because anybody, look, no disrespect, but if he couldn't reach past the cheek part, okay? If you can't get in and reach past the cheek, you can't beat nothing up because you're not going to stay in, okay? So that's what I haven't been experiencing in the last few years.
I mean, in their defense, though, that's a lot of cheek to be getting around. So. I'm sorry, never mind. Okay. Anyway,
okay. And that's my sister, y'all. That's my sister, y'all.
That's for another day. Another topic.
Oh my god.
Oh girl.
Oh my god.
Delete her.
Okay.
Oh, she talked about me.
It's okay. All right. You're right.
Anywho. Anyway, that's my favorite position.
What about you, Q? Why you talking about people's booty?
Okay. Okay.
No, for me, I'm like y'all. I'm good. You could put my legs behind my head. You can put my shoulders. You can wrap them around you. You can do all that. Don't expect me to be on top.
Okay.
If I get on top, you're gonna think I'm the foulest bitch ever.
You might think I'm fucking having a heart attack.
On bottom, I'm wild. I'm like, yes, fuck me, beat that shit, all that stuff. You put me on top, I'm like,
Ooh, we gotta take a break.
I'm sweating all over you. That ain't cute.
Okay.
That is not cute at all.
Girl, you are crazy. This is gonna be the foulest bitch you ever met. Okay.
Like legit.
Yeah, man.
I could be a porn star on the bottom though.
Okay.
Girl, okay. Wiggling my back and shit.
Okay. Pull my hair. You do whatever you want
Hell
to.
yeah.
Fuck that.
You put me on top, I'm a 50 housewife.
Okay. I'm fucking sitting there. Like, I'm sorry. That's it.
Right. Like, what you want for
fucking
lunch?
stop. Okay. I'm fixing to order us a pizza. What you want?
Okay. Can we do half and half?
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just make it a surprise. It's whatever.
Girl.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
That's too funny.
Whatchamacallit, the last time I did it, I was like, like I can hang in there for about, 2-3 minutes.
That's 2-3 longer than me.
Okay.
About 2-3 minutes, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm done. Like I'm good. I need you to roll me over. Like what?
Okay.
Girl, okay.
Our knees are locking up and shit, girl.
Man, this is the right one.
Oh,
Yes.
mine too.
Yes.
My
And he's
right.
like, ooh, keep doing it just like that. Keep going just like that. No.
My niece said it's time to go to bed. That's what it said.
You stupid.
Fuck that.
Girl.
Like, this is not fun for me.
Okay, got my shit locked up in here and I can't fucking move. Fuck that.
Shit, I know he's tired of me coming smell like icy high. I'm like this bitch. He's like, I'm good, man. Oh, okay.
You gotta move up with icy hot before you get.
Girl, hell yeah, I'm gonna warm up. I gotta put some Ben Gay shit.
Oh my goodness.
Shit, I'm old. My knees be hurting.
Okay.
The whole room be smelling like a fucking nursing home.
Girl, come in there now. You want some of this?
Yeah. Like, man, I'm good. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't want to get you there, shit. Girl, yes.
Oh my God.
You should have got with me in my prime. You got me, I'm halfway old.
Girl, we just been hanging from chandeliers and all kind of shit. Not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
I'm so serious.
Who's in a nursing home? I can't.
I'm telling you, Icy Hot, Biofreeze, and Bengay. I play no
Girl,
games.
shut up. You gotta move her drink
Yes, in the fuck D.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I might have to wear a brace on this knee to do anything. That shit won't be sexy.
Oh man.
Like my knee hurt. I'm sorry. I had to put a brace on this shit.
Okay, shit. It's life.
Okay.
How you come to bed talking about riding dick with some icy hot patches on your knees?
Yes.
That's how it is. Shoot.
Okay. Shit, we're getting old. Fuck that.
Okay.
We
talking to the old people tonight.
Okay. Fuck that. Shit hot as too. I need a fan on me.
Yes. Well, that was doing good too with the fan on.
Yes. Girl, I'm not getting ready to sweat. This shit is not cute. It get too hot.
Oh, you're good on sweat.
And I need some water. Put some water by the bed, and then we're good.
Girl, so it's like a nursing home.
Okay. Y'all need got towels and shit. What the fuck's going on in here?
Okay.
Like a fucking physical therapy appointment.
Girl, okay. Just like it.
Okay.
Shit. So our next little topic is oral.
Yes.
Do you do it? Don't you do it? Damn, bitch, it's like I'm down. Do you spit, swallow?
Oh, you're gonna ask her.
Oh.
I mean, she already told everybody.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, you can't let none of that. Yes, ma'am. Don't let that go by. Yes.
No, hell no.
You don't?
No.
You don't swallow? Where do you put it?
Girl, the garbage or the bathroom.
Oh!
What?
Damn, bitches.
I'm sitting here like, they still make you? Like, what?
I know.
It sounds like Joe got in the car on her way over here.
Like, who the hell sits anymore? Really?
Right.
Yeah, girl, my phone that. Hello? Damn, they hung up on me.
Girl, I dare you. I dare you to do it once. Please believe. He's going to be like, oh, girl, hell no. He's going to find somebody. He will pay a fucking bait. You have a nanny. You get ready.
Right.
Oh, girl. I cannot.
Girl, you fixing to get a nanny. Shopping sprees. Girl, I dare you to one time.
Girl. Oh, just thinking about making my queasy.
Really?
Yeah, like right now I'm getting queasy. Like for real. I cannot. Absolutely not.
Yes, ma'am. And then you go a little bit longer afterwards. Yes, ma'am. See, and it's been so long. See, I gotta find somebody to test my gag reflex. Because I fucking gag brushing teeth now. I know, right? That's terrible.
Ooh, I'm ending you.
I know, it's terrible. That's why I'm like, shit, I gotta practice.
Ooh.
Gemini T Podcast at gmail.com.
randoms. I'm talking about like toothbrush. Dudes can't have somebody just come in with random dicks. No. No, I'm not sucking no random dicks because that's your reflex.
But girl, no, fuck that swallow shit though.
Really? Wow.
Oh, that makes like my stomach really feeling nauseous.
Girl. Oh my. Oh.
Well, I gotta ask y'all opinion on that one. Y'all already told me. Oh man. So next one, anal.
Yeah, fuck that. No, fuck that.
Okay, Q, are you gee?
Her ass fucking does it. Fuck anal.
I thought you do.
Wait,
Girl.
Hold on.
Fuck anal.
Wait, hold on. Y'all skipped over oral for us though. We have to discuss that.
Oh, for them?
Yeah.
Receiving
Oh,
oral?
girl, we'll talk about it. You know.
Receiving.
That's
receiving. We went straight to giving. Receiving.
Receiving is a must.
I could take it or leave it.
What? See, okay. See, that's where I was until this one, because nobody knew how to do it. Like my first serious ex, a million years ago, I taught him, and then he got lazy. He did. I taught him to do it, and then he was like, "Fuck it, it's too much work." Like he would be like, "Bro, are you close?"
I know that's right. In the middle.
In the fucking middle of it though, he'd be like, "Oh my jaw hurts. Are you almost done?"
Yes, hurry up.
I'm like, okay, now it's ruined.
Right, like fuck it, just get your punk ass up.
Right.
Yeah, no, oh god, hold on. There's one. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so there were 3 really good ones. Okay, so there was one that I thought was like the best ever until the second one came up. Okay. So it was 21 Charges, and then Hairy Man Jack, and then Studio. Studio blew everybody out of the water. Okay, and I say that because I had never, ever in life, because everybody be like, oh, you know, women who squirt. I'm like, they don't squirt, they're fucking pissing. Like, get over it. Squirting would have to come out of the fucking vagina. Let me fucking tell you. Okay.
Say it,
please. This man made me, but I didn't know like a woman could squirt, and this was out of the vaginal canal. I never, ever did this before until him. Yes, and he's the one that pointed it out, because he's like, shit, because all of a sudden it would be like, it was just like gush, like, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I'm like, oh my god. He was like, yeah, you did. I was like, oh shit. No, honey. Okay, so that's how good that was. But it is a must to do that, okay? A fucking must with me. Because I know I'm bomb at oral. I know I am. I'm just owning it just because exes don't fucking reach out to me for no fucking reason. And every single one of them has told me I am the best they have ever had. Every fucking single one of them. So if I'm going to give you that the best top, you have got to fucking do it for me.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And it's not for everybody. Like some people, I know a guy that doesn't like getting oral. I'm like, well, you just have the wrong bitches, because I don't know any man that does not want to have fucking oral sex with him. And he's right. Like, no, every man wants his dick sucked, so I'm sorry. So for me, and I'm passionate about my shit. So if I'm passionate, I'm going in and I'm making sure you get your shit off and it's pleasurable, I expect the same shit. So that's just how I am.
Right. Girl, yeah.
Don't be in the inbox either. So I'm not.
Girl, let's check our email while we live. Anybody? Let's see.
We're gonna get those hey big head emails.
Right. Oh shoot, we got 2 emails. What is this?
Dude, you're stupid.
Okay. Oh, this spam, because it shows like, hello, my dear, but this is spam.
Oh, dude, you're stupid. Like, hey,
Girl, but yeah, it's cool. I'm like, let's get me the pipe and let me go to sleep, man.
See, but that might be different for you, because I can only get off orally.
Same.
I can only get off by clitoral stimulation. I can't get off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clitoral.
Mhm.
Oh no, girl.
See, I wish I could. I wish I could do it vaginally. Yeah. I mean, I think that's something on my mom's side. I'm serious.
No,
it is. It's on mom's side.
No, we asked.
How?
We were like, hey, is that you? And she's like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. She said we had, yeah, that's right. She said we had a problem. She said we had.
Damn.
We were sitting there all comfortable, like, yeah, you know what we're talking about. She was like, no.
No, she was like, nah, bitch, that's y'all. I was like, well, shit.
Yeah, come through, Miss V. Like, you bitch with the problem.
Oh, she really did. Okay. I don't know where we got it from then. I don't know.
But a lot of women have that issue where but
yeah, there's a name for it. I can't remember.
Maybe not name names. But someone that I know was telling me that it's possible for every woman to be able to do it. It's just with some women, it takes longer. Like the first few times, you have to like train it, and then after you trained it, like it will happen for you.
Train the cooch?
No, your G spot. You have to train your G spot to, like, I don't know, but.
Where am I supposed to play catch with it and walk? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Right now you train.
Do that play catch.
You can do it.
I'm supposed to walk it? Like, what am I supposed to do?
You could do it. I guess shit. You teach it discipline. I don't know. You do it with, your partner, or you could do it by yourself.
Those balls?
Stop talking to her.
Those Kegel balls. The Kegel balls.
No, because those go all the way in.
No, I mean, they don't go up to your uterus. They just go, like... Well, I don't know. I need to get to that girl, because I need to get that snapper. I mean, I'm sure it is already. Like, I mean, it has been. But I'm saying, like, it's
right.
Years.
Mm-hmm. I don't give me a problem there.
Yeah, bitch. Anyway, I do want to try those balls, though.
They look like that. I don't trust that. Be in fucking urgent care. Try getting them bitches out.
Oh no, only the ones with the string that are. Yeah. Because there's somebody I know that got the balls. She got the silver ones, no string, and they weren't attached. And she was trying to be cute, but she ended up having to have her guy dig up in there and get them out. So that kind of ruined the whole night. The whole night was ruined. He had to dig up in there and get him out.
He probably still wants to do something too, like
yeah, but she was just like, fuck it, like the whole night's ruined.
She
thought she was getting ready to get in tight real quick for him while he was at his meeting, and when he came back, she was all sexy, but she was like, shit, he came back, she couldn't get that shit out, and he had to fucking reach up there and get him out.
Oh my God, that's funny.
That's why I'm like, no, if I ever do that, one, they will not be that silver shit, and they will not be unattached without a string.
Right. Girl, I'm just picturing that shit, trying to be sexy, knocking shit over, trying to get that shit out.
Okay, you gotta throw your leg up over your bed and shit, trying to get that shit out. Fuck that. It's like giving birth.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
But we been talking about anal.
Girl, I don't no anal.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit.
Make me fucking pass out.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
hold on. Let me ask the real question. Has anybody ever done anal?
Yes, I've done anal, bitch, but I wouldn't do it again.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay.
Oh, she is shady.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Well, Lisa's sniggling and giggling. She didn't answer the question.
Wait. Girl, I know.
Right.
Okay, and.
Hello?
On to you, miss.
Miss who?
Lisa, hello?
Miss.
Girl, I flip up. Yeah, she flip up.
You said slip. Bitch, that you don't flip.
No, you don't fucking slip.
You gotta ease into that shit.
I can't deal with that shit. That's just,
No.
I can't do it.
No. Hell no. That shit fucking hurt. I fucking damn near passed out. That shit was painful. And he would do oral on me. This one particular person would do oral on me and then be playing with that. Like, look, I had to tell him, like, that's instant turn off. Like, do not play with my asshole. Like, that shit is fucking disgusting. Leave my asshole alone.
Okay.
There's nothing about tossing salad, as they say, eating your ass. None of that is sexy to me.
Mm-mm.
And if a man asks me to eat his ass, next. There's something wrong with you. Next.
Doogie breath ass.
Okay. Fuck that. I'm not looking on nobody's rump.
Why you saying rump?
I didn't take it back for y'all. That's how serious I am. I'm not doing that.
She forgot to look at my gluteus maximus.
Yeah. Fuck
Right.
Fuck that. Mm-mm.
Oh, shit.
Oh, why you sniggling and giggling? Hello?
Oh, I was like, okay, so what's the next time?
No, bitch. Hello?
Right. Hello? No, hang up on her.
Okay. Hello? Shit.
I've tried before. And I just
recently?
What's recently?
Recently?
I mean
within the past 3 years?
Yeah, this one, I mean, girl's my boo. Like,
I know, but still, ew.
Ooh. I mean, shit.
That shit is painful. I can't do it.
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness.
It literally makes my stomach upset, and I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Girl.
It does.
That's like one of those things where I'm like, okay, so his birthday's coming up.
Ooh,
No, I don't want you doing me and my booty. Like, what is the turn on for having your dick all shitty? Like, what is cute about that? Seriously, you have your dick, you pull out, and you got shit all over your dick. Like, how is that cute? See? See? Nobody knows. See?
I ain't down with that shit. Room stinking.
Girl, smelling like hot ass shit. No.
Right. Well, that's the thing, because you have to prepare yourself for that shit. That's like...
Yeah, because you got to go take enema.
Yeah.
Fucking 24 hours before. You can't eat.
I got time for all this shit. That's young people shit.
You can't eat shit all day. You got to act like you're going in for a colonoscopy.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, so I'm starving and I'm getting my asshole torn? That's not cute.
Okay, right. So I'm already going to pass out from you trying to put your shit into somewhere there's an exit only. So on top of that, I'm going to be passing out because I have to eat. Girl, I'm being there fucking dead, fucking a carcass because you want to fucking get in somebody's asshole.
Girl, you are stupid.
Fuck that.
Oh my goodness. Girl, so moving on to the last little topic here, toys. Big fan of them.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You know, like, I know Dang, okay. We know somebody on here.
Girl,
is
she got a fucking,
toy.
okay, she got a whole fucking closet dedicated to toys. She's like, what you want tonight, boo?
Okay.
I got something for the top to the bottom. What you want?
Oh, yes. I think they enhance the experience. I like them. Shoot, fuck it. I know my. I almost bust that person out.
Okay.
Somebody told me. Somebody told me that she brought out a toy and her husband was pissed. It was a vibrator. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Some men might feel intimidated though, like they can't really satisfy you without the toy. So I can see that, but
I didn't think he was younger than her.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe, because the old heads don't get no fun. They be down. Shit, they be buying.
Okay. Wait a minute. They might like that shit because they like shit. We gotta hurry up because I don't feel like anyway.
Right. Let's work.
Okay.
No,
bring that shit on. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what's your thoughts, Q?
I mean, hey.
Like she said, she was clapping loud as hell. You already know.
She sure was. I was like, damn.
Yeah, we at a concert? Yes.
Yes. Especially being that I can only achieve orgasms through clitoral stimulation. Toys are a big part for me. So I'm that's a must for me.
Yeah.
And I've been with guys that are intimidated by it, so.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, girl, yeah. Yes, yeah. I've been with guys that are like, oh, so I can't do it, and they think something's wrong with them, which I mean there is because apparently
you can't get my
apparently your oral game sucks. Otherwise, I wouldn't need this. So
okay, like you don't shut your punk ass up and get to pumping so I can finish myself. Like let's go.
I know that's right. Shit.
Fucking talking.
Right.
I like to. I mean, I haven't used. Oh shit! I gotta reach way back. I don't remember. Like on my own, I have a vibrator, but outside of that, in a relationship, I've only used. I think I used a toy once or twice before. But yeah, it's something that there's something now that I look at and I'm like, dang, I kind of want to use it like on somebody else kind of thing. Just to kind of spice it up a little bit. Yeah, like it's something I want to try though. But because people that I've been with, like recently even, like, I shouldn't say recently because it's still like 3 years ago, but whatever. The most recent, it would still be like I would receive oral, so I would get off that way and I wouldn't need the toy. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not something that I'm like, oh shit, the only way I get off is I gotta go play with myself. So he would do it, but whatever. But plus these weren't people that how do I say this? There's people that are going to be there, like you have a connection, and there's some people like, I'm just fucking you for now type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so these were just I'm just doing you for a moment, and then I'm going on about my business. So there was no, like, attachment there for me to even care to go out of my way to get toys and shit. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, if you can get it beforehand, then it's not a big deal.
No.
Well, that is going to. That was quite interesting, and I took some notes because I had some questions, but some things that were said that I didn't know about. So. I gotta go, girl. Here.
Girl, I gotta go, girl. Yes,
a couple of questions I've been taking notes. I mean, we've been friends since about '96. Took a couple breaks. And some questions. Questions about this studio.
Oh, girl. Dang, I didn't tell you about that.
No, he didn't.
Oh, my God. I just, well, Q just found out about it, too, so. She's like, wait a minute, what?
No, bitch.
Oh, no, it wasn't you.
No.
Oh, it was my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Which was awkward.
Oh, right.
That was awkward. I was like, oh shit. I didn't mean to tell you that shit.
Well, yeah, we'll be discussing that in a later day.
Because, I mean, she's an adult now, and I'm like, we get to talk about stuff, and I was like, oh shit, I let that slip. And she's like, ew, Mom, ew. I'm like, oh God. Oops.
Oh, girl, I'm glad.
Like,
I mean, my parents say on that.
I'm like, I'm an angel, and you were born through osmosis. Like,
okay.
Osmosis.
I'm still a virgin, so.
Okay, say that.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling my two.
They'll be like, so how did we get here then?
Don't worry about it. Quack some questions.
You're stupid.
Shit, you hear. That's all you worry about.
Okay.
So that was an interesting topic of the week. So let's go ahead and wrap up the show.
Yes. So first, I want to say thank you. We want to thank our special co-host Q today for joining us. Yay! Yay! It was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And thank you guys so much for listening, and we hope you enjoyed this week's episode as well. And you'll have to join us next week as we discuss our opinions on if size matters. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Size does matter. Okay? Yes. And we will talk about all of that. But again, another disclosure, will be graphic and detailed in our discussion. So if it's not for you, then you might want to skip that segment. But as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Have a great week, Jim. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye.